Good morning. Welcome to Rise and Shine. Here we are at the end of the week, and I hope this finds you all well. I posted some pictures of a peaceful setting with the deer, and it makes me think of the verse in Psalm 42. As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, O God. I also put on yesterday about a dear friend of ours, Wanda Levengood, who went home to be with the Lord. Wanda would tell you her desire was to be with her family and go home and see her Jesus. Her soul panteth after God. She wanted more than anything just to go and be with her Jesus. When her daughter Vicky called to tell me it was okay now for me to post it on Facebook, I was asking her about Wanda. I said, was she able to communicate with you that last day? And she said, oh my, no, she probably hasn't said anything that we could understand since Sunday. She said, in fact, let me tell you what the last thing was that she said. They took her by ambulance to her daughter Vicky's house in, I believe it's Pottstown, a couple hours away. And hospice was there waiting for Wanda. And Wanda sort of roused and she said, oh, I made it to your house. And then she saw a bouquet of flowers sitting on the table beside her bed. And she said, those flowers are beautiful. The hospice nurse was asking Vicky about Wanda, her mother, and she was asking her about her church and her faith, and she needed to visit. And Vicky said, oh no, she has a church and a pastor. And she said, what's the church's name? And Vicky was trying to think of it. And Wanda said right out loud, Mountaintop Ministries. And Vicky said that was probably the last 3 words that she said that they could understand. But before that, days before that, she told us, I just want to go and see my Jesus. Wanda's heart panteth after God. It reminds me of that song, and I'm sure you're familiar with it. As the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You're my friend, and you are my brother, even though you are a king. I love you more than any other. so much more than anything. I want you more than gold or silver. Only you can satisfy. You alone are the real joy giver and the apple of my eye. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. I believe Wanda's worshiping the Lord even as we speak. That's where her heart longed to be, with her Jesus. What about you? Who has your heart? What does your heart desire? What is it that you long for? I pray that you long to worship him as well. That as your heart longs for Jesus, that you will reach out to him. Take a hold of the hem of his garment. Love on him. He loves you. Thank you for being faithful, watching Rise and Shine. I pray that today, as you go about your day, that more than ever, you will long to just spend some time, quiet time, with your Jesus. For the family and friends of Wanda, I pray that the Lord will give you comfort and peace, knowing that Wanda is now with her Jesus, and she is worshiping her God. God bless you.